is
Zaza.
Oh, yeah.
Fitzy and
Sweet as.
Whipper.
Happy Tuesday, guys. Fitzy and Whipper here with the podcast. We are Melbourne Cupped out. And I tell you what, you know why we are? Because we didn't even go. We went to the big dance at Randwick. That's the biggest race of the day for me, I tell
The
you.
race that stops a country town.
Who won that? Big
Steve.
dance.
Steve did.
Congratulations
Steve and Mary.
to Steve and all horses in the big dance for Landies. It's a great effort. Well done, guys. No, we are here today to talk about Halloween last night. Let me tell you, my 9-year-old son, amateur, rookie mistake.
What did he do?
He forgot about trick-or-treating and he wanted to come home early from school with a headache.
Oh, you don't do that.
Completely forgot about it. He's dug his own grave.
Oh, no. Enjoy the podcast.
The Fitzy and Whipper podcast.
Can I talk about Halloween? And I need to talk about my youngest, Lenny, 9 years of age.
How did he go with the earring?
Rookie mistake yesterday.
No. What happened?
Just amateur by him, and I'm really disappointed with it.
Hey.
So, anyway, BJ rings me. I'm walking the dog yesterday afternoon. BJ rings me and goes, got a phone call from the school. Lenny's got a headache. He's overheating and he wants to come home. And I said straight away, does he understand it's Halloween and it's trick-or-treating tonight? She goes, I don't think he does. What happened, right? They had PE at school and a few of the boys went a bit too hard. Now, one boy, I think Inigo was the first one to go, I don't feel too well. He ended up going home. Then I think Hunter said, well, I don't feel too well either.
Here we
So
go.
Lenny's just joined in. All three completely forgot that trick-or-treating was on.
Reckless.
So I said to BJ, that's fine, get him home. But everyone knows the rules. If you're going to come home from school, you need to relax, drink lots of water, because you know what? You're sick. So I get home and he's up in my bed watching television. I said, you all right, buddy? He goes, yeah, no, I'm okay.
Getting better, was he?
And I said to him, you understand it's Halloween today? And his eyes just lit up. He's completely forgotten about it. I've gone back downstairs. I've come back up and I started recording.
Jeez.
This is what happened. So you still feel sick?
No,
2 hours ago, you had to come home from school because you were feeling sick.
that's when I was doing sport and I was really hot. And
Yeah, but you were like
that's when I
38
had a headache.
degrees. You were overheating and you had a
And now
headache.
I'm 35.1 degrees.
35. So now
Still a lot.
you can go out and trick or treat and eat lots of lollies.
No, I won't eat lots of lollies.
You'll just get lots of lollies, but you won't eat them.
Well, I'll save them.
Did you not say to the school, could you just quickly remind him it's Halloween? That would have
No.
been the fair play.
No,
Or
because
give him a glass of water.
because
Ted had a day off the other day, and then Jack tried to pull the stunt yesterday and
Right.
say, I don't think I can go to school today, Mum.
Yeah.
And Mum said, no school, no Halloween. He went to school.
Of course.
He was there.
Mate, Lenny's eyes when I said to him, you know, it's trick or treating tonight. He just went, oh.
So did you let him go?
Amazing
So,
recovery.
Sarah, there was a bit of an argument. What happened is that it was a bit like, oh, mate, you can't do this. And then all of his mates were rocking up at the door. Lenny!
Let him go.
So I let him go.
Yeah.
He had COVID, did he?
Mate, he...
Is that what it was? Was he going as a COVID cell?
He
went
had
as a bat.
monkeypox. Get the jump on summer and check out whatif.com for amazing getaways. Aussies just know how to summer. It's in our DNA.
Bring it on. Book your accommodation, flights, car hire and more, all on the What If app.
What if? It's Aussie for travel. The 9-step guide to saving your relationship. Marriage guidance guru to the super rich shares his advice. And you don't have to pay a penny. Guy's name is Stephen Hedger.
Hedge your bets.
The bet. So Stephen's clients include Britain's top CEOs, A-list celebrities, and even royals.
What's the difference between
juicy.
What's the difference between their love and the average man's love? We are all the same
said.
hearts, Ryan.
Well said, mate.
We
Well
love,
said.
we cry, we break, we smile.
The bet, Stephen Hedges says, when couples first arrive at my clinic on Harley Street, their marriages are often hanging by the slenderest of threads. They are lost, confused, and upset. That's why my office has been called the Last Chance Saloon. Oh, righty-o,
That's a
Hedge.
horrible name.
Righto, bets.
It's my aim not only to revive the spark, but see it flare back into life. Now, he says he takes his clients through a 12-session process where they learn new skills. Now, for the 12 sessions, Sarah, it costs Australian $130,000.
Jeez.
Money well spent.
Is it?
He's going to go through. Well, he's going to go through a few of them with us now, so we don't have to pay that.
Can I
kind
just,
of money.
before we go into this, can I just suggest that he likes wealthy clients because his $130,000 fee looks like nothing compared to what they're
Totally.
going to lose if they separate.
This is the thing. What I've always wanted to know, if you pay that kind of money and in the end it doesn't work out, do you get any of that money back?
No, because it's down to the people.
Probably runs off with your missus.
Yeah.
See, that's a tough one.
No, well, you're
It's
just
like-
paying a therapist.
It's got to work, doesn't it?
It has to work.
No, it's about the person. Like, if it doesn't work, you go, well, look, we've uncovered that you're actually a jerk.
I want my money back. Why? What happened? I slept with the secretary.
All right, advice. Tip number 1, don't talk to each other until you understand each other. Traditional therapists begin with communications. And the big one that he says here, men should listen without trying to solve the problem. The objective is to care, not fix. He's targeted men there, Sarah.
Yeah, I'm
me
looking
like
at
that.
Whitford.
Do not look at me like that.
Entirely sums you up. Just listen.
Women, he also goes on to say, women should understand that masculine energy is about protection, efficiency, letting go and moving on. So appreciate those strengths in men as well.
Protection.
Here we go. Number 2, don't blame your partner for your own emotions.
That's a really important one. I'd pay $130 to try and get that message across.
I've just told you that. All right. Well,
Yeah, but
I'll
but
bill
the
you
point
on
is,
that.
the point is, like, you can't be responsible for everybody's emotions.
No.
You're right.
Give me a break, man.
Well said.
Give me a
Really well
break.
said
Let me
by
off
you.
the hook.
Number 3, when people say hurtful things, don't judge them. Do you know what? The biggest one for me has been recently is taking a deep breath, walking away and then coming back.
Okay.
Because in the moment, you just want to react so
Absolutely.
quickly.
And hurt people. That's a fact. So you don't...
Sarah, I'll pay you $130,000.
Sleeping on it is a big one. My wife's always been, she's so good at this that we need to resolve it before we go to bed. And you know what? You can be so upset about something that you're arguing about. The next morning, though, for me, it's completely forgotten about. You wake up and go, that was quite minor.
Do you ever do, I still love you, but right now I don't like you?
Yes.
You do that one?
I do that. I still love you, but right now I feel a bit angry about this. So I walk away and I spend 10 minutes and then I come back and give Gary a cuddle.
I go harder. I stopped loving you about 6 months ago, but I'm hanging in there, so I'm hoping you improve.
Hey, I'm
terrible.
I'm in a bit of trouble with this one.
It's not me, it's you.
Number 4, don't keep scores on each other.
Why? Why do you tally?
I like to have things up my sleeve, Sarah.
Oh, God, you can't store away little chestnuts of mistake.
Well, not
Let it go.
No, not mistakes, but if I do something or if I look after the kids for the weekend,
They're your
you know,
kids.
But the problem is,
but
Fitz, and every male does this,
Yep.
you feel like doing that, you've scored some points into the bank.
Yeah, I love
So
points.
you're expecting some leniency when you want to freedom down the track. Those points equal 0.
Because they're your kids as well.
No, come on.
No, you're missing the point, says. You're carrying the load and giving freedom over here, which doesn't then transfer later on.
So,
when you think you've done all the right things, it stands for nothing.
So, you know when you go to time zones here and you pay $100 and the kids play about 48 games and then you get all those tokens at the end?
Yeah.
I love those tokens.
They mean nothing.
You get a bar of
You get
Zappos.
nothing.
You and your life tokens.
Number 5, don't push them away, help them back.
Yeah.
Number 6, anger isn't always bad, but think first. You
Yep.
got to think first, and that's just walking away and coming back. Number 7, make sure you leave your job at the front door. That's actually a really good. That's a good tip.
Don't bring your frustrations home.
Hard to do, though,
it is.
especially when you want to share them, but you're so wound up.
So if you lose riddle time or don't win songs to
Totally.
song, you walk in the door still furious.
You should see the text exchange after
Oh, my
songs
God.
a song.
This is the last one. This is
Okay.
the big one for you. Don't expect them to behave in the way that you want. Stephen Hedge, the Hedge Bet, said, one of my clients was in a car with her husband on the way to a black tie do. She told him a joke and he didn't laugh, so she became upset. He was bemused, then hurt by her reaction. In the end, a huge row blew up and became so big they turned around and went home.
That's me.
That's Lisa not laughing at your
Always
jokes.
laugh. And I have said that to her. You must laugh at it. Love, 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 laugh, laugh, laugh is our general rule. It's on the whiteboard at home.
Isn't that's amazing? I feel
You've saved
really
me
good about my marriage.
$130,000, mate.
Invoices in the mail.
Mwah.
The Fitzy and Whipper podcast.
I sounded a little bit negative about Halloween. It's just that it's a festival that represents nothing, and then you go around, kids steal lollies, and then you've got to get 3 kids to sleep on a sugar high. It was just one of those kind of nights, but well done to everybody that got involved. How much fun.
Can I just say, it's getting bigger and bigger in Australia. God, I mean, when we were kids, hardly anyone did Halloween, but now it's huge.
You're an outsider if you did it. When we were growing up.
We were saying how much would Costume Box be cleaning up at the moment?
Extraordinary.
Oh my gosh.
But then I was saying, I've got about 25 costumes now from over the years upstairs in the secret room. They need to have a website which is just $5 costumes, where everybody puts their costumes on the website, so you can just buy them instead, because you never wear them again.
What's a great idea?
Thanks, mate. I've got heaps of them.
It's you're right. Like, we have a huge bag full of old Halloween costumes.
Massive.
And every year we say to the boys, go in there, you can choose whatever you want. There's masks, Sarah, there's fake blood. And every year they go, I want a new one.
Every year. I know. Let me have a look. Let me have a look online. Come on.
The scream mask.
I need another pumpkin head.
How many screen masks would they?
Yeah.
Did anyone see some of the people that were trick-or-treating last night? We want to open up. Oh, that's interesting right now.
That's interesting.
That's interesting.
It's the Halloween edition. Ryan Gosling and Eva Mendes were trick-or-treating
What a score.
in Bondi last night. Did anyone see them?
If they knocked on your door and you opened it, he had a mask on, but she was obvious as.
She was obvious. I mean, these photos here, they're walking down the street, I think in Bondi somewhere, as you mentioned. And, I mean, she's got a little bit of makeup on and sort of a red bow in her hair.
Devil horns.
But you can clearly see that it's Eva Mendes.
Oh, yeah.
And he has got the Tom Ivy mask on, which is very popular
that?
for Halloween. Just that mask of you.
Skeletal mask.
Yes, which he looks good. Looks ripped there too, doesn't he? And they've got the 2 kids holding the hand
Doesn't
wandering
have
down
to
the
be
street.
Halloween as well. Did anyone see any celebrities over the weekend? Because rumour is that Sean Penn was drinking at the Glenroy Hotel
Was he?
in Alexandria.
Tipping a few in.
He's here shooting a 6-part dark comedy series, and he just went down and had a couple of beers at the Glenroy.
Why not? That's
interesting.
Really interesting.
I mean, there's 2 things celebrities love: Halloween and COVID. Because COVID had them with a mask on the entire time and they could get around. And now Halloween, I mean, you would have no idea that's Ryan Gosling, would you? Unless Eva Mendes was
Standing next to him. No,
standing
you're
next to
right.
him, but you wouldn't know.
You can tell it's Eva Mendes, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
13 24 10, give us a call. Tess in Mossman. Who did you see trick-or-treating, Tess?
I saw Carl Stefanovic and his family, and he was dressed as a very tasty red M&M.
Oh, yeah. Do you know, Tess, and I celebrate the theme merging to any outfit you can find, so I would suggest he just stole that from wardrobe at Channel 9, and when I reckon this will be fine.
Now, we've just gone onto his Instagram account, Tess, and he didn't start as the red M&M. He was a shark who had a human in its mouth.
Oh, yeah.
And it got too hot. So we found out that he got out of that and he turned into the red M&M.
Did he do an outfit swap? Is that what you're saying's happened here?
He's done an
Big
outfit.
effort.
See, and what if they had a adults-only type Halloween?
Well, they do in America. You've
Yeah.
seen those parties? It's all flesh.
But you go, this is what you do, because everybody in the house has got alcohol that they're never going to drink. I'm not a white wine drinker. I've got heaps of white wine at home. So what I do is I come out in my outfit, I put the white wine out the front that I don't want and any other freebies I've received that I'm not going to drink, and neighbours come past and take what they want. And then you go on to the next house. Oh, you
great
don't want
idea.
that, Grange? I'll take that. Thanks very much. So you wander around the street gathering buckets and you have a trailer load of alcohol while you're dressed in something barely legal.
Wow. Honey, there's a couple of dodgy old blokes out the front of our place at Rose Bay. What's that for? Oh, I've got some free bottles of white wine out there.
There's a bloke lying in the street, honey. Who's that?
Paige in Rose Bay. Who did you see trick-or-treating, Paige?
Oh, you'd never believe I seen Whipper last night.
Oh, no.
I had a mask on. And how did you go last night putting your kids to bed?
Yeah, had a great time, Paige. Really good.
They look like they had a really bad sugar high.
I mean, I had like a skeleton outfit on, but very quickly I took the mask off.
Oh, a sweaty skeleton?
Yeah, I was a very sweaty skeleton because it was humid last night, so nobody wanted to wear that. My wife really committed to the White Walker mask last night.
From Game of Thrones.
Yeah. So she had that on the entire time, which was a huge effort. But just to have these sweat marks on the T-shirt under my outfit when I got home was just awesome. I had such a good time.
Well done.
Good on you, Paige. Have we got no one that's seen Ryan Gosling and Eva Mendes?
Well, not yet. But
Tom,
someone must have.
I don't want to do anything silly here, but
Oh, gee, here we go.
you'd throw in a bottle of double chin gin, wouldn't you?
Oh, wow.
If you saw
Yeah,
Eva
why not?
Mendes or Ryan Gosling. Did they come and take lollies from your bowl? I mean, they would have been... I mean, they've got their kids. They're doing what every other family does.
But would they
at
have
the
only
same time,
gone to the houses where the basket hangs on the fence
out the
rather
front.
than the
Yeah,
door
knocking
knock?
on the door.
And all the people that had one lolly per kid sign,
I know, it's just no one.
please take one only. We're watching. These grabby little hands.
Yeah, and
ripping in for handfuls of sugar.
I know, and manners is a big one as
Oh,
well.
manners are out the window.
Give a bit of a grumble as they walk
you know
away
what I
without
mean?
a please.
And if you can't see lollies at a house, just a quick tip moving forward for next year, don't come and ring the doorbell. Like, if the
Yeah.
lollies are done, they're done. And if it's 7 o'clock at night, let that doorbell go.
Or even 7:30 and it sets
At
off the dog and it
7:30,
wakes
yeah.
up everyone in the house. That was
Yep.
awful.
The Fitzy and Whipper podcast.
All right, guys, let's get into it.
Let me sing that song.
Song. You know how this works, guys. I'll give you one word. You've got to put it into a song. Play along, my friends, as we rip into another round. Tommy streaming live on the Fitzy and Whipper Facebook page.
Yeah, the numbers are going up there. Jump on and have a guess.
Jump in, jump on. Tommy, who are we? Anyone tuning in from overseas? You know we have a lot of listeners in the UK.
Ah, yes. Steve from Brum is on again. My Brum.
Scuba Steve.
Yes.
Anyone else from the UK, Tom?
We've got Samantha.
From
She's
where? Where's
tuning in
she
from
from?
beautiful sunny Glasgow this morning.
Sammy in Glasgow.
Wow.
Morning.
Anyone else from over in the UK, Tom?
No, Darren from Ballarat.
That'll do. Thanks, Darren. We love you, buddy. Play along. Good luck today,
Best
Darren.
part of this segment is finding out where
mates
people
up.
are listening from around the world.
That's
Just
not
to
true.
make sure they are listening.
Yeah, and if you made any of those names up, Tom, I will kill you after 9.
How dare
You would never mislead a listener on this show. The word is, guys, we kick it off. You can't get the boot round 1. The word is dream.
Dream can come
Don't
true.
dream it's over.
Yes. Oh, we're on today, aren't we, mate?
Dream.
Oh, my God.
Dream a little dream of me.
I mean, how would you not go with Teenage Dream Katy Perry would be my first question. Is there a bigger dream song?
I mean, we just listed 3.
Walking on a Dream?
I love this.
Great song, isn't it?
This was you, Ryan Jones.
It's already been suggested. Already heard it.
Huh?
Oh, Nelly.
Nelly. Thanks, Macca. What a great song. If you've got nothing else to play.
Anyone else from the UK, Tom?
Anyone else from my Brum?
No, just
You forgot his name.
someone from Wodonga. But keep going.
It doesn't count.
That's right. Of course that counts. They love it there, mate.
Books out there. Yep, keep going. Sorry.
Doesn't matter where the books are, Tom.
Yep.
The word is crazy.
Crazy Seal.
Crazy in Love, Beyonce.
And crazy for you.
Well done, guys. Speed round. Nars Barkley.
Tick, tick, tick.
Did you go Britney Spears?
No,
It's also quick.
it's a mashup.
All right. All right. Let's move on, guys. The word is soul.
Soul Sister.
Yep.
Soul Sister.
Oh, hey, Soul Sister,
Ain't
yeah.
you gonna miss ya
on the radio, stereo, the way you move ain't fair.
You never do that again.
Hey,
Train?
Soul Sister,
Yes,
yeah.
It was Train.
Soul. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier.
Oh, the Killers set.
Yeah. Tommy,
Tom,
where are
what
you?
about you arsehole?
Oh, no, that is. Really, that is not a song. What did you go with, Tommy?
Body and soul.
You did you? Body and Soul.
Great lift out. Great lift out.
My
on the
favourite.
Sunday Telegraph.
The Style magazine, Tom. Are you gone, are you? Are we saying farewell to you? or are
No,
you,
Body
you
and
on?
Soul is a song by Tony Bennett, guys.
Oh, love
Yeah.
Tony Bennett.
Too late.
Here we go.
It's way too late.
You're in, Tom.
Thank you.
The word is money.
Money.
ABBA. Money, money, money.
Money. Sarah's in. Ryan's
So funny.
in. Rich
They went
man.
to rhyme zone on that one.
What do you got, Tom?
The Desiree classic, Money Don't Make the World Go Round. I'm moving myself to a higher ground.
You're Googling today is exceptional.
Was that from Ian in Brum?
No, Steve from My Brum.
There's no listeners actually involved with this, is there?
Yes, there is.
Yeah. Just
How dare you, mate?
working hard for the money today, guys. Tell me about
There
it.
is no one following
there
this
is.
at all.
There is.
Having a technical issue.
What do you mean there's a technical issue? Hang on, Jess is coming in. Jess, have we got a technical issue here?
This must be my
Must
phone.
be your phone. Tom's got the iPhone
Money
too.
too tight to mention.
All right.
Beck is in Tamworth.
Oh, go back.
All right,
Right,
that was
that's
worth
good
stopping
news.
down for.
Thanks, Jess. Appreciate you coming in to let us
Just
know
come
Beck's in
back in
Tamworth.
after the next one.
That was awesome. Here we go. The word is bridge.
Bridge over troubled water.
Oh, yes. You can have that.
Brian James.
London Bridge, Fergie.
Yes, my London.
Yeah, you loser for knowing.
Sorry.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down.
Yep.
It's a song.
What did you go, Ryan? Bridge over troubled water. No one did Under the Bridge, which is interesting.
Oh, yeah. Chili Peppers.
Huge
So
song.
I'm getting ready for the next one. What do you got for us,
Yeah,
mate?
no worries. The word is belong.
You belong to me. You belong to me.
Taylor Swift, You Belong With Me.
Oh.
Was that different to what you did? What were you
that- is
I
singing?
think I was
Same?
giving you, you belong to me. You my sweet
Sharp and
home.
the Magnetic Zeros.
Yeah, is that where you were?
Yep.
Yeah, and I said Taylor Swift.
Okay. Where are you, Tom?
Oh, I am.
Thanks very much for playing, Tom. Goodbye.
Sayonara.
Goodbye.
Oh, you've done what's the
Professional out.
game show? Goodbye.
Oh,
Tracer,
Weakest
link.
You've Cornelia Francis me.
Yes.
Magda Zabansky.
Magda Zabansky would be more
Thanks
than
for
one.
playing. Goodbye.
Okay, the word is psycho.
Psycho. Because I'm a psycho, baby.
So why don't you kill me? I don't know if that
that's
was.
a loser, baby. That was Beck. Psycho.
Oh, she's sweet, but a psycho.
Sarah McGilvray says.
I feel like you might have fed me that.
Ryan James here with us.
Psycho Killer by
yes.
Talking Heads.
Well done. Well done. We move on. The word is ice.
Ice
Ice
Baby.
Nice.
Ryan got that. Sarah. Pressure's on as we count down. He's doing the hiss. He's doing the distracting hiss. We need ice
I'm a
from you, Sarah.
snake. I'm a
Something by Electric Blue, Ice House.
I'm a
I
free little
just
snake.
Ryan James, you've got it.
gonna try.
Congratulations. He wins on ice. Well, what's that, mate?
Well done, everyone.
Oh, I thought you said move on.
Anyone from UK?
My Brum.
The Fitzy and Whipper podcast.
Lights, camera, clarity.
Ooh, Sarah.
The top trending stories in entertainment this morning. James Corden.
What's going on, Says?
All right. So, and Fitzy, before you blow up,
Here we go.
were we not right about Giselle and Tom Brady?
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
James, yeah. So they are officially getting a divorce
So
now. That is public. James Corden's wife has removed her wedding ring.
What?
Yes, the feud. I mean, that could be anything. Some days I forget to put mine on, but I think the Paps have been watching this one because of all the drama that's been going on around him. It feels like he's in a real pressure cooker at the moment. So they've been watching. I think there's a little bit of smoke to it. Who knows what's coming? But this fight with the owner of this restaurant in New York, Balthazar's, has reignited. He says James Corden's a phony who will do anything to save his bacon.
Oh, that is.
I know.
Are you linking these two divorces? Are you saying that James Corden could be hooking up with Giselle?
And you accuse me of fostering fake news. Look at that.
Wow.
headline.
Says I heard what happened. It was a similar situation to the restaurant, except his wife was making the eggs and he yelled at her.
Gotcha. So maybe
Sent
that's
them
why.
back at home in the kitchen, and she said, "You know what? I'll cook you the eggs and I'll flush my ring down the toilet."
No, well, that's the first time I've ever heard that they only want the egg yolk, Sarah. It's always the
know.
egg whites, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I guess that's how you get more of a yellowy omelette. But if she is allergic, it's an interesting thing to learn you're allergic to, because I would have thought you'd only have the whole egg.
Can I answer the question of where you were going, Fitz? what you do is you crack the egg, and if you just hold it, the white will run out and the yolk will remain in the shell.
No, I think he knows that.
No, he was about to ask how do you get the how do you separate
It would be very difficult to do. That's what
Oh,
I'm
no,
saying.
you can separate them pretty easy. You put your hand under
you
the
get a little
yolk, the
cup.
rest
You get
goes.
the little cup
yeah.
as well.
Yeah, you
That's
can.
how you use it.
I just
Anyway,
told you how you could do it.
The point I was getting to
Yeah,
is
that's
that
how you do it.
James...
You drain it out of the... You crack the egg and you don't fully open the egg. You
Thanks,
just let
Corden.
You just let the white... Sorry about that.
He was doing interviews for this new TV show he's got coming out because he's returning more and more to acting, and there's this show Mammals that he's part of, which is a drama.
Mammals?
Yeah, it's a 6-part drama apparently about a chef.
Right.
It's supposed to be pretty amazing. Anyway, he was doing press for that, and he was asked about living in the UK, and it's obviously a British publication that he's speaking to. This is what he said.
I love where we live. I love being in Los Angeles. Yeah. I love it, but we always knew it was an adventure and not a final destination. And this place is amazing. This little island, the stuff that it's created, the things that it's given the world, and I'm I've always been very, very proud to call it home.
So he's back to the UK. Off he goes.
Has he got kids?
Yeah, he does. He's got 3: Carrie, Charlotte, and Matt.
Oh my God, he's got his hands full.
He was always going to.
Yeah, I would think so too. But I would say all this
He's
stuff.
good in Cinderella. He starts out as a mouse or like a chubby rat.
Soundbite Whipley over here. He's good in Cinderella.
He wasn't as good in Cats, was he?
That's not what I sound like. He wasn't Mr. Mistopheles, though, was he?
No,
he was Rub Tugger.
No, that was... Oh, he... Wasn't that Jason Derulo?
Oh, my gosh.
All right, I'm going to move on because I feel like we just got a little lost there. So, Julia Roberts, this is amazing. She's revealed that Martin Luther King Jr. and his wife paid for her birth, not her kids, when Julia Roberts was born. She's revealed that they actually paid for her birth because her parents couldn't afford it.
What do you mean?
This is have a listen to this story. So Julia Roberts' parents ran a local school, and Martin Luther King Jr. and his wife were trying to get their kids in it.
One day, Coretta Scott King called my mother and asked if her kids could be part of the school because they were having a hard time finding a place that would accept her kids. And my mom was like, sure, come on over. And so they just all became friends, and they helped us out of a jam.
Yeah, her parents had no money, and because they'd shown such generosity, they paid for Julia Roberts' birth.
Story.
Yeah, isn't that random?
Really random.
Random,
There's a
but
movie
amazing.
in that, says.
Well, can
Don't worry
she
about
play
Erin
herself?
Brockovich.
That was a great film
That was
before you
such
go
a good
there.
movie.
It was, and a true story.
Well, I reckon it's her best movie.
I
Well,
agree.
that's not as good as this story would be.
Yeah, no,
Get
this
onto
is
that.
amazing. Finally, Halloween, we were talking about all the Hollywood parties and obviously the outfits and everyone going a bit crazy.
Oh, Kendall Jenner.
Yeah, well, I mean, geez, that's not the Toy Story kids party I'm throwing for my kids. Those chaps were right up her backside.
Jessie doesn't have her buttocks hanging out in the movie, does she?
No, it was very confronting, except for Tom, who's grinning like an absolute pig. Anyway, Kim Kardashian's revealed that she, you know how she was all dressed up as Mystique from X-Men? Like, that was full commitment to the blue body paint and everything.
Yep.
She rocked up to a party, but it actually wasn't a costume party.
Awesome.
So she put up pictures. She was the only one in a costume.
No, dressed blue.
Yeah, one of her friends' 50th, she's rocked up as Mystique and no one else was dressed up.
How good is that?
How good is that?
Got the wrong theme. Sorry, guys. I just assumed. Don't worry about it. Does anyone know who I am? They do.
Can't get that off.
Well done, says.
You're listening to the Fitzy and Whipper podcast.
We could do 52 pubs in 24 hours and break this record. I'm excited.
Jump on board the mini-life crisis. Sydney Pub Tour. Mini-life crisis.
Eva Mendes, we would like to extend the invitation.
Never.
I mean,
She's on.
She said no then. She may change her mind. We don't know. And it's happening next Friday, the 11th. So she has a bit of time to work out whether she wants to get involved.
She was trick-or-treating. Hey, do we put the Glenroy Hotel in Alexandria on the list? Because Sean Penn was spotted having a couple of skewies there over
Does
the
the old
weekend.
ballpoint pen want to come along on the tour?
Apparently he goes there regularly. He actually booked a Halloween party there last night. That's what they were saying with Brian Brown and a few others.
Oh, Tom.
You need to ask
Fitz.
Brian Brown when he takes his bins out.
Get on to Brian Brown.
Brownie.
They could just do one
Saw
leg.
him the other day.
Taking
Ask
the bins
him.
out.
Yeah.
Why didn't he give me an invite?
Not the point.
I don't know. He was going with his mates.
Brian, I'm always hanging around for a moment like this. Hey, Fitzy, what are you doing? You want to come and have a beer with Sean Penn?
I'm trying to put my bins out. I'm trying to put the bins out. Leave me alone, you tall, weird guy. Naz, he messaged, wants us to go to the ranch in Macquarie Park. Josh wants us to go to the Oatley pub. Carly wants us to go to the Great Northern Hotel in Chatswood. The list is growing. Christian in Camden, which pub should we go to?
It's not actually one of my locals. My best mate moved into a ride there, and I took him up to the Bayview Hotel at Gladesville there on Victoria Road.
Yeah.
Last Friday.
Yeah, that's a good pub, that one.
That pub is dead set stuck in the mid-90s. It is brilliant.
Yeah.
Great. Lock that in.
What's the Hollywood Hotel as well at the moment? Apparently that's amazing too. And it's set in the...
Do you know what's going to be great too?
In Surrey Hills, Tom. Check it out.
Yeah. With COVID and what happened, a lot of the pubs saw that as a chance to refurb. So you're walking into some fairly fresh areas.
Mm-hmm.
This tour is going to be like it's brand new.
Emily, in the Southern Highlands, which pub should we go to?
Hey guys, you absolutely have to bring the whole crew down to the Southern Highlands. We've got so many wonderful pubs.
Would love
down
to.
here.
Would love to.
Give us your favourite, Em.
Oh, look, I'm going to have to say Sutton Forest.
Yeah.
You get all the locals around there, and they're just good value. We go out there and we watch the footy, or the boys put the races on and whatnot, and it's just this beautiful little quaint pub. We've got the main bar where all the riffraff hangs out.
Yeah, that's
but
what
we've
you want.
also got the beautiful Robertson Hotel out at Robbo, Robbo Pub, and they're the main sponsors of the local footy team, the Robertson Buddies.
You've got the Briars, don't you? As well. They do great pizza.
Yeah, the Briars is a good one as well. Or we've even got the Burrawang Pub, which we all commonly call the Wang. So good feed out there as well.
I get it.
That's Nathan Hindmarsh's local pub.
Yeah, he loves
it's
it.
amazing.
That's
Burrows.
right, yeah.
He's been banned from there. Yeah,
You know what?
2-year ban.
Is it worth the tour going for, say, 48 hours so we can get to the Southern Highlands? To me, that would be. I've got 3 kids at home. To me, it's sort of more of a Friday to Sunday trip.
Why don't we follow your journey from our computers?
Hey, what's interesting too, I'm thinking, do we need to work on a theme song? Because I found this great article on the top 10 pub theme songs. Do you want to go through a couple here, guys? I've got them in the tank. Coming in at number 10, Red Wine, UB40.
Great song.
For a pub tour? I don't know about that.
It's mellow.
Stay close to me. Everyone knows the lyrics.
We don't really have an anthem, do we? We're not rolling with one
Well, I
song
wanted Cosmic
for...
Psycho's Nice Day to go to the pub.
Go to the pub. Go to the pub.
And everyone can sing along. You don't even have to know the lyrics.
Yeah, go to the pub. Number 9, I would have thought this would have been close to number 1, John Farnham. Thank you. I mean, if in doubt,
I'll bring the bagpipes.
you go for the unofficial national anthem.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, can we jump to number 5 on the list, Macca? Tub Thump and Chumbawamba. I mean, you're mad if you don't.
No, this makes me angry. This makes me angry.
This song came out when I was at schoolies week. I'll never forget it, mate.
Why were you thumping?
No,
or were you the tub?
I was just the tub.
He was the chumba.
I was just the Chumbawamba guy.
Chumba dance.
Oh, I do like this, number 4.
Chunk from the Goonies.
Okay, mate. Can we go past this, Bon Jovi?
Oh, you get a bit over Bon Jovi.
No, you don't. Sarah.
It's great.
That's a lot for...
I mean, we're living on a prayer at the end of the crawl, I tell you.
It is awesome. Macca, can we jump back to number 8? I missed this one.
Still can't get your maths right.
Thanks, buddy. Billy Joel, if you don't mind.
Hear the piano.
Sing along, isn't it?
If you end up at Minsky's in Neutral Bay, the piano man will play this for you at 2 a.m.
Wouldn't mind finding myself there next to you, Sarah, at 2 a.m, if you know what I mean.
Don't make me go all red foo on you.
Oh, just got a schooner flying at my head.
Oh, just been glass.
All right, here's the number 1 song that they reckon is the greatest pub song anthem. And I would argue this till the day I die.
Akon, Lonely?
No worse. Turn it up, Macca.
Oh, it is LMFAO.
Oh, LMFAO.
What a horrid song.
So we've got to go to the Golden Sheep, do we?
Yeah, we do. I mean, single ladies by old mate. What's his
Beyonce.
name? No. It's not called Single Ladies.
Where's Jimmy Barnes on this list?
Not there, mate.
That's sacrilegious.
Single Ladies by Old Mate.
What's his name?
Can you play that?
Well, it was Beyonce.
No, but I'm thinking of Single Ladies, I can't hear you.
Oh,
Single
Fat Man
Ladies,
Scoop.
Fat Man Scoop.
Imagine
Hey,
saying that
guys.
to a DJ. Hey, I've got a request. Single Ladies by Old Mate.
There needs to be a DJ called Old Mate. Oh, here we go. Turn it up, Macca.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh,
It's Scoop.
thank God we got the radio edit.
We should do R&B Fridays.
That's not the idea. We're going to sign off on a pub anthem very soon on the show. But if you've got any other pub ideas, DM us on Instagram. We're coming to see you.
The Fitzy and Whipper podcast.
Hey, before we leave today, I don't want to finish the show on Kanye West, but we have to. You know, Kanye said some silly stuff over the last month or so.
You reckon?
Yeah, this one, he's trying to... With his rhetoric, he's trying to settle down a bit with the anti-Semitic stuff, which is understandable because Adidas have dropped him, Gap have dropped him, everyone's dropped him. No one wants to work with him. So he's watching what he says. But it is also Kanye West, so he can't help himself.
Yeah, why start now?
Have a listen to this.
The thing about the red hat that drove me to a point of exhaustion, which was misdiagnosed by I'm not going to say what race, what people, doctor, and what hospital, and what media went to. We know I can't say that. It was a Jewish doctor.
Oh, God, why?
Okay, man.
What's wrong with him?
He set it up the whole way. He was doing so well.
Do we now make a deal on this show that we don't play any more of that?
What? Why? I just
Like-
don't get it.
Just shut up.
It's crazy, and it's like he's actually talking him. His brain is saying, "Yep, you're doing the right thing. Keep going. Yep, that's really good. You're nearly at the finish line." He's fallen over.
Just because he's got so many fans out there, he'd only be reading the positive messages that he gets on Instagram going, "Oh no, the people want me to do this. The people are backing me. I've got the people." No, you don't, mate. You're by yourself here. You've got a few idiotic fans that are hanging on to what you used to be. That's about it.
You've got to bring your Yeezy shirt in, mate. I think it's time.
Time to get rid
Yeah,
of it.
I agree. Get the flame.
Time to take to it with the scissors.
Yeah.
See you later.
All right, big day today. Real big day.
Okay, guys, so we've got a
Cup
tip.
day.
What are we going with? What have we got in the Melbourne Cup? I'm locking in number 2, which is the Huey Bowman horse that I don't know how to pronounce. Duelis?
No. Back Fitzy.
Nah, what do you
Montefilia, number 4, will win the Melbourne Cup today. I'm throwing it out
Haemophilia.
there, Sarah.
Tommy, what's number 7?
Yeah, good question, says. Number 7 is Camorra, which is what I was going to go
Okay.
for too.
Yeah, they always come back for Camorra.
Yeah, but he needs it dry, and it's not going to be
Forget
dry.
that.
Yeah.
How do you know?
What
I
else do you
didn't
want,
take that
Says?
into consideration.
Give me one that does well in the West.
Sarah,
Okay,
just
the
pick a number.
Stockman says, number 9. Stockman.
All right.
Tommy, what are you picking?
Well, I really like this one. Realm of Flowers. A beautiful,
you love flowers,
yeah,
don't
a
you?
beautiful mare,
You
and
love
everyone
flowers.
deserves flowers, guys.
I mean,
really
21 Point Nepean is not far from where you grew up in Frankston,
Yes.
Victoria.
Yes.
That could be quite
Well,
good.
it has been scratched.
And
Oh,
just
that's
before we go,
unfortunate.
what's
Tom got
everyone's tip in the big dance today?
Get ready to rumble.
I'm going to go like in Foxtrot. What are you going to go? What are you going to go with?
Bad.
I am going to go. I'm going to lock
with-
in a Volandi's cliche today.
Rugby league.
You're going to lock in Rugby League?
No, have a
good
great
luck to everybody.
Have a great cup day. Make out you're working for the first 3 hours at work, and then leave after lunch. Have a good one.
The Fitzy and Whipper Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.